Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Duke Silver. Today we're going to be playing Fisher King. Still one of my picks for probably best hero in the game. Getting a level 6 treasure early is just so powerful, I think. I mean, there are of course some whiffs, but reroll is a thing you can do. We start off with a couple sprouts here. Sprouts of course are kind of broken. That's why they're changed on the beta right now. They've reverted back to 2 health per turn. But for now we're gonna continue to use them while they are available. Still a little too many stats there on Toy Dino's board. I mean, it takes a couple of turns for the sprouts to really get going, but they're just like such a low investment, especially on a hero with a 2x2 starting hero attack. Like that's generally pretty good as far as starting hero attacks go, anyways. So you got like a little bit of insulation. We're gonna take a 12/12 here. And just like, I mean, mostly because it just fits in front of this shield page really nicely. Getting that 4 extra health just has a high likelihood of changing your breakpoints there to get multiple cards for your one farmer. And rather than just taking a random 2 that probably doesn't play, I did take a Slimulet there. Not that we're planning on making use of that especially, but yeah, anyways, there's a Future Vision in that shop, and we are, of course, very happy to take that. I'm pretty much taking all the Future Visions I see pre-5 on Fisher King. Getting to level 6 even earlier, or getting a level 6 treasure even earlier is just so powerful, and we're only two turns away now. We're going to pick up an angel here to go with our 2 cat angels. It's going to be a pretty large ranged attacker for the stage we're on, for 3.2. Just looking at what else we can take here. I think we want to pick up the Naked Emperor here. Emperor with no clothes or whatever it's called. I mean, this is 7/7. It's not very big. On 4, it's pretty underwhelming, but I mean, ahead of schedule, it is a 7/7 that essentially gets to. I mean, I guess it's you could consider it like a 7/14 kind of thing, because it kind of gets to use its health twice. Anyways, we find another Future Vision, and we go up 2 more XP, and we get a level 6 treasure on 4.0. And yeah, we're gonna get a Golden King here. It's not gonna be the most powerful thing that we could have hit, but we are absolutely gonna be able to make use of this and do some real damage to opponents. Look at that, we crushed that opponent. Crushed them so hard they didn't even have a board. Anyways, we're just gonna pick up a couple units here. We're just gonna pick up 3 3s because there's nothing here that we want to buy. We're just gonna bank some gold. Crew member is honestly pretty good here actually because of the Golden King. We have to play down a unit, and crew member wants you to play down a unit as well, and that's gonna let us just summon 2 things. So we essentially have a full board. We managed to do some damage there thanks to our crew member summons. Our board, again, not the biggest, but the Golden King is enough to kind of just put us over the top here. There's another pretty underwhelming shop, but I guess we're on 6 now, so we can burn rolls. We want to be a little bit cautious about it, just because of course we're going to lose 4 XP. So, but yeah, we get immediately rewarded with a pretty high roll stealth shop here. We're gonna play down. I mean, of course we have to play down to make use of our Golden King here. And we just decided to cut the crew member, and just have our biggest units on the board. We need, again, same with sprouts. You need stealth to take a couple turns to get ahead. We got really fortunate finding a Shadow Cat in our next shop as well. We could just take something random here and bank a gold, or just like clear out the shop or whatever, and then not roll, but. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily the best thing. I mean, we did take a spider because I think spider's very good, just because it was pretty unlikely that we actually hit something. But fortunately for us, we high roll once again, and we find another shop with a twig and another Mad Oblivion here. And yes, so with the double golden twig and double mat and a Shadow Cat, like we are just firmly doing incredibly well. I mean, we lose that fight, but that's because that opponent had a level 7 treasure, very ahead of schedule. So that plus 25 plus whatever else it is just a little bit too much for us to handle at this point in our stealth journey. We are out of our experience now, so we have dropped down to level 5.1. So we do have to just bank some gold here rather than spending our last 4 there. We're just going to take 2 2s and hold on to 2 gold until we can get back to level 6. And yeah, we do a huge amount of damage to that opponent, knocking them down from a pretty decent life total. So Unfortunate for them to be on the receiving end of that. We're gonna get to triple our Mad Oblivion here. I mean, we might as well take a 5. None of these are really helpful to us. We're just gonna take the Garlic Cabinet just in case we run into a high rolling opponent and we need a little bit of extra defense to keep ourselves healthy. Although it's pretty unlikely based on what we've seen outside of that one opponent with the level 7 Aura Treasure. All right, back to 6 now, so we can roll for our stealth pieces. Decided not to take the second mat there. Not really necessary. I mean, we're giving things stealth, so it's just like not that big a deal. We're gonna change heroes. Of course, our Fisher King hero power's used up, so let's switch over to Freya. So now, once we get any level 6 triple, which we do have 2 pairs, the next 2 level 6 characters, or the next 2 level 6 triples will be reduced by 1. So if we get a level 6 treasure or level 6 triple here, then and there it is. It's going to combine our other level 6, of course, because we have 2 copies of it. And then the next 2 6s we get together will only be 2 to combine. And yeah, we find the best treasure that we could ask for. Drumroll, or the bottled lightning is kind of just icing on the cake there. We're very, very firmly ahead of everyone, and the lobby is going down very, very quickly here. As you can see, we're down to a top 3 situation already. Considered locking for this Shadow Cat, but I think it's just not that big a deal to take another one at this point. I think I would rather leave myself open to being able to find more twigs. Just finding more raw stats, I think, is going to be more important. As yeah, this opponent with the level 7 treasure has found multiple cat queens here, and a decent amount of stats there. Not an incredible amount of summons for them, so that's fortunate for us. And we do make relatively short work, leaving 3 characters up and dealing a hefty amount of damage. There's another twig, and I think we're pretty much out of this Golden King at this point. So we're just gonna play a full board. Like, the Golden King just isn't really giving us the. It's just not worth playing down anymore. Anyways, we might as well just play a full board. Make short work of the Ghost, of course. And yeah, we're gonna pick up. We've been looking for a Fire Mage or Phoenixes for this entire time as well, but we finally find one of them. Phoenix is a great pickup there, and we're gonna get to our 2 copy combination of our second twig here, and yeah, we're gonna replace the Golden King because we're done with that at this point. I mean, Fire Mage would have been fantastic here. It would have just completely ruined their backline. But it doesn't really matter. We just have way more stats. We've had stealth online way too long. We got way too ahead early in the game, and yeah, that's going to be a pretty decisive victory. Very short, very nice, very easy, very clean, as they say. Anyways, so yeah, there we go. Just a quick high roll for you. Stealth has fallen off a little bit in terms of power levels, I think, as far as like the meta goes. With the rise of Scam, I think stealth is quite a bit less reliable, and also you need time for it to set it up. And yeah, like Matt Oblivion is fine on 5, but like you don't always want to pick it up because it's not a ton of stats. But if you want to protect like a BLT or something, then it can be a fine speculative pick. I haven't really been taking crabs on 4 as often as I used to. Like, there's still a fine pickup on 4 just as like a tempo unit, so like you get 1 ranged attack or whatever. But I just found them a little bit less enticing for some reason. Again, that could be just because of how much better Scam has gotten, and also like because Scam can beat stealth because it's just like a chunk of stats. Relatively consistently, as well as food being able to just go over top of stealth. Like, food just gets so much more stats than stealth. In a few different configurations. Like you can go like the Milkwoman route or the Good Boy route or both or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of different combinations of food builds that just get way more stats. I guess stealth is more so. Kind of good at disruption, but I mean, if somebody buys a chair, then that does kind of blank your Fire Mage. So, and yeah, you can't really just like. I mean, outside of a drum roll, you don't really get a lot of a lot of ways to enhance your scaling with stealth. So, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'd very, very much appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.